I guess I didn't know the lag.
Now we're going to cover this other move called the scrambler. Now, I named this move after this carnival ride called the scrambler. I don't know what they call this ride in the States, but it's this ride where there's like there's these three arms, and in each arm there's three arms that come out there, and it rotates while the ride goes like this. It keeps going, you know. That's the closest thing that popped into my mind when I did this footwork, okay? And all it is all I do is I kick out while swinging. Your body starts swinging around. It's like, probably on part 3 I'm going to show more of the scrambler, but that's what the scrambler is called. We call that here in Hawaii. I don't know what it's called in the States. I don't know if anybody does it, but that's what we call the scrambler. Okay, so one more time. When you're doing a 6-step, right here is where you start to go around with that move. Now that move you can do flat-handed or you can do up high. From the 6-step again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, and what you're going to do is you're going to reverse it to this way. Okay. There's another move I wanted to share with you guys. We call this the cross knee walkover. Okay. Basically, all it is having your foot in front, whether you do it in the right or the left, and you're gonna go in a straight line. You're gonna cross it, go over, cross, and then you're gonna switch. Okay? So like this, check it out. Okay? All you're doing is going round and round with it cross. Now to come out of this, all you do is switch. Go back into your footwork, okay? You can do a reverse coffee grinder, or switch into like you can switch, come, boom, do like a short spin, things like that. Okay, so let me show you it again. Then you can switch. Okay. You can play with it. You can jump around. You can bounce from one point to the other if you want to. Make it into a circle move, with your knees crossed. You know, we used to do stuff like, we used to do things like that. You know, like we used to play with it, create little combos, create little moves with it. Now another way you can do the crossover, the knee cross walkovers, is to the side. When you drop down, you can hop. You can hop it over. Hop it like you're going sideways. It's not a swipe. It's not a cross leg swipe. It's just a cross walkover. Okay? There's a difference because I'm doing small turns. If you're gonna do a cross leg swipe, you gotta keep it, you know, keep the height higher. Okay? Or one leg swipes, and that's in part 3. I'll cover swipes and cross leg swipes in part 3. Now I want to show you guys a reverse spin. Okay, this is another tiny move. It was one of my favorite moves because when we first started doing footworks, everybody was doing the same thing. They was all doing the 6 steps, and then they're going into their shoulder rolls. Let me explain what shoulder rolls are. They're just your basic move going into your quarter rolls, where you go down, and then you roll on your shoulder. Those are shoulder rolls, okay? And later on I'll show you some good stuff, some good rolls that I do, but over here it's really rough, the ground, okay? So can't really do rolls here, but I just wanted to show you what shoulder rolls were so you understand what I'm talking about when I say shoulder rolls. So we call them here in Hawaii, okay? Now, a lot of people used to do footworks into their shoulder rolls, come back out of them and just do the regular 6-step. Jam City team, We're one of the first crews on the island to actually add all these little tricks inside. In fact, we're the only crew. The other crews weren't even doing it. They were copying movies and things they watch in the movies and stuff like that. We originated most of our moves. So this move right here is called the reverse spin, and all it is a quarter, is a half reverse, and it goes to a full rotation of spin. Okay, so when you're doing your 3 steps or your 6 steps, when you come for the sweep and you come in, you're gonna stay on in both foot, both of your feet. You're gonna, okay, right here. When you kick out, when you're coming in for the sweep, whether it's on number 3 on the 6th step, or you're coming in on going on 3 for the 3 step, you're gonna keep your foot in this position. This foot is gonna step in, and all you're gonna do is swing your knees in and turn all the way around and go back to your footworks. But you have to open up. Okay? So you're gonna come in here, reverse. Okay? You're gonna since you didn't do the kick out for the 3 step while doing this reverse, as soon as you open up, you're gonna kick out like you're doing the 3 step and go right into your 3 step. This is what we call fluid motions or fluid transitions. In Hawaii, that's what we focus on, is having a fluid non-stop transition where you would go in from one move to the other without having to set up or without having to stand up and do your up rocks again. Unless you flowed into your up rocks and then you went back, we call those up and downs. We used to do that too, but if you're doing something and all of a sudden you got to stand back up and start up rocking again, we already know. It's like if I'm judging that, then I got to start all over in my head and go, okay, he's starting his set now. He's starting again. Like, it's just, you know, it's like, oh man, you have to start all over again, you know? I mean, unless there was a reason where you hurt your ankle or something and you have to stand up and do your whole set again. But, you know, you want to have a fluid motion or fluid combination in and out of moves. And you don't want to have to try and set up to a freeze. You want to just bust into it and surprise somebody, the element of surprise. You know what I'm saying? Okay? So just helping you guys out, you know, in case you guys battle and stuff like that. So check it out. Here we go. Reverse spin. 1, 2, bring it in, spin, kick out, back into your 3 step or your 6 step. It's up to you. If you're doing 6 step, 1, 2, 3, spin, out, and then you can continue back to your 6 step. It's up to you. You choose, you pick what you want to do with it. Okay. Actually, when you do the reverse spin and you go into the full spin, going the same way, and if you're doing 6 step, you're probably going to end up 6 stepping the opposite way, okay? Because 1, 2, 3, spin, open up, and then that's a more fluid way that it looks non-stop. If you go the opposite way, you're going to have to start like you're starting all over again. So once you kick open, you're going to want to go right into the transition, right into the move. So that's a half spin. So let me do it a little bit quicker. And this is from the 3 step. It's like a half turn, then a full spin. Okay? Now, here's another spin I want to show you. Straight line spinning. Straight line spinning is just spinning going straight. We use this in routines when we have 4 people and we want to all switch around. And so we have to make a straight line spin, you know, in that square. So if my boy is by the camera and I need to spin towards him, you're going to stick out one leg and just rotate right around. So you can make a straight line while you're spinning, okay? A lot of people wonder how they control it. I'm showing you right now, okay? So if you want to spin straight to your opponent, what you want to do is come, stick out your leg this way, and all you're doing is rotating over this leg. See, I'm getting closer to you. See what I'm saying? And it's going in a straight line. There's different types of spin that we used to do going in a circle. There's one where we used to tuck our legs in back like this and just spin in one spot. Here's another spin. When you come in for your 3-step, step this way. Make sure that, oh, this is fast. Okay? So this is what you're going to do. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, step over, spin, bang, and go into something else. Or you can add 1 more spin, or 2 more spins, or 3 more spins. It's up to you. Okay? So once again, here's a spin. 1, 2, 3, step, and spin. Here's what it looks like when it goes fast. Then you go right back into your move. Okay, got that? So that's another spin we used to do. This is how I do my knee spins. If I don't want to set up doing my knee spins, I do a knee switch. I go like this, and I go right into my knee spin. Okay? If I want to have a really fast, long knee spin, I do a coffee grinder, like this. Because I have this momentum swinging around, and when I pull my legs in, it's like an ice skater. If you ever seen an ice skater, their legs are out, and when they pull their legs in, they start drilling. They start spinning real fast. That's the same effect you have on a knee spin or a spin on your foot. Show you all these different transitions into other moves, but I want you to get these simple single movements before you go into transitions. If you take your time doing each move and perfecting each move, you get there a lot faster. Okay, instead of trying to go to the advanced moves from the beginning. Take your time, okay, and you'll be a really good complete B-boy.